Alright, 2014 or whatever year it is, 2013. I made this video so many times before, but I'm tired of it. Us Americans, okay? Well, first off, this is a comparison between soccer, rugby, and football. First off, let me just throw soccer out of the fucking window right now. You got a bunch of petite men running around in shorts that are a fucking straight gene away from being females. I mean, them guys that play soccer, you can put them in dresses. Trust me, they're 170-pound men running around kicking a fucking ball around, and you call it football. We don't care. You guys can have that, okay? So you guys are in good shape running around. It's kind of easy to be in good shape when you're 170 pounds kicking a fucking ball, non-physical activity. Then we got the rugby. Then we got these guys. You got American football. You guys playing pads and this and that. Listen, man, let me explain something to you. When you have American big 260-pound men that run 4.3s, 4.5s, 225, 240-pound linebackers that run 4.3s, 4.4s. When you have that much big mass coming at that speed, running into another person who runs the same amount of speed, you're going to have injuries without pads. Hence, you know what would happen? You'd be seeing a bunch of guys like me by week 2 playing in the NFL right now. It would be a waste. You have to have pads on, or the whole league would be on the IR. Do you understand that? Look, in rugby, it's not hard. You sit there in a circle, and you gather around like you kick a ball. And that's all you see in rugby. So, obviously, they don't generate enough speed and power to get injured in rugby. Do you understand what I'm saying now? American football, we have pads on because we have big, fast guys running, colliding with other big, fast guys. And you take the element of pads out of the game, and guess what? You'll be seeing guys like me on that field by week 2. Now, who wants to see a guy like me that probably in his day would have ran a 4.7, 4.8? I forget what the hell it was at the time. If that, no one. We want to see although I will tell you this right now. If I had speed, and if I didn't have my altercation, I would have been in that NFL. I'd have been the Urlacher before Urlacher. I would have been better. But that's besides the point. We have pads on. Because, like I said, you take that out of the equation, you're going to have scrubs playing in week 2. And you're not going to have anyone left to play the game. You'll be getting a guy off the you'll be getting a guy at unemployment line. Let me here's the conversation. Hey, you want to play football? Yeah, we can offer you. That's what you'll be getting, okay? Now, I understand since Goodell came over here, he's trying to pussyfy the goddamn sport. Believe me, you can't compare rugby, sitting in a circle, kicking a ball around, this and that, to the National Football League. You can't do it. Besides, the National Football League game is a fucking brilliant game. It's like a chess game. Y'all don't understand the strategic element that goes into the game. It's just not the best athletes. It's a team working cohesive. Like I said, I'm throwing soccer out of the equation because no one cares about soccer. Look, 4-2, 2-1. Field's as big as fucking goddamn Idaho. No one cares about that. So, for all you soccer fans, sweep you guys right to the side. We'll get to the element of rugby, how rugby players are tougher. Put your toughest rugby player in NFL right now, he don't last a game. He don't last a game. He's not going to take a hit from fucking Ray Lewis coming up. Ray Lewis, boom! He's not going to be able to take it. You understand that? The physicality and... Broke anyway. Control the stuff. Do you understand the physicality involved in National Football League? 240, 250-pound men hitting a 225-pound running back at full fucking speed. Do you understand you take the pads out of the game, what would happen? You'd be seeing guys like me running the ball. Who wants to see a slow white guy running the ball? So, you can't compare it. Now, I'm not saying rugby players are pussies or nothing like that, because I've seen some rugby players. Some of them are badass. Don't misinterpret that. I'm just telling you right now, they would not survive in the beast known as the National Football League. They would not be able to play. Plus, they ain't athletic enough to play. I mean, what the fuck? Come on, man. Ring around the rosy? Come on. Sit in a circle. I mean, come on, man. Come on. I'm about 260 pounds right now. Could I play in the NFL? If I was in a little bit better shape and I had a little bit more speed, I could play in the NFL. Could I play defensive end? And you guys talking about, your offensive linemen are fat slobs. Let me tell you something about. Watch the footwork. Them guys are athletes. They have weight on them to combat defensive ends that are 285, 290 pounds that can get off the fucking line quick and throw you down. They need that weight. You understand that? and playing defensive line or anywhere on the line is the hardest position in football. I'll tell you why. It's the most physically exhausting position. If you ever played football, that is the most physically demanding position on the football field. You get tired after 2 plays, you're fucking winning. That's why they have rotations in the NFL right now, in this day and age. So, I hate to bench people on Twitter, but my Twitter, I have a ban. There was a guy named Bob Kemp who used to ban any talk on the College of Charleston, any talk on Pete Rose, any talk on the Baltimore Ravens. He would ban people for that. I am going to put a ban on anyone talking on my Twitter about fucking soccer and rugby compared to the National Football League. You can't do it. It's not even comparable. And by the way, real quick, who makes these type of videos like I do? I'm the only one on YouTube that can make these videos because I'm a fucking beast. But anyway, that's besides the point. I hate to be a Bob Kemp. Search Bob Kemp, a greatest talk show host ever. I don't know what happened to him. He was on late night, this and that, in the 90s, this and that. I don't know what happened to him. But he was a Ohio State fan too. That's weird because he's from Arizona. Whatever. I don't want to ban people, but I'm going to have to. We do not care as Americans about soccer. Well, that's already, I don't care soccer. Size 8 guys, size 10 dress guys kicking a ball around. That's real fucking good 2-1 game. Oh, it's great, whatever. On a field the size of fucking 900 parking lots. But rugby, I tried watching it. It's boring. I'm sorry. It's boring. I don't want to watch it. The National Football League is where it's at. American football. You guys say it's not football because you guys say it's a hand-aid. Who cares? Whatever. We call it football. You call soccer football, whatever. Who cares? You say tomato, we say tomato. You say Boston, we say Boston. Whatever. But anyway, this is a video for today. I'll get something up later. But like I said, I really don't have the time to go into any in-depth analysis. I mean, I put videos out displaying why I would dominate soccer. Like I said, I'm 260 pounds. I'm kicking a ball around. I just flick guys off me. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Go to fucking Macy's and buy dresses. That's what I'm telling these motherfuckers. Get the fuck off me, man. And I'd kick the ball in the fucking goal. And then rugby, come on, man. Don't even get me. I would be a beast rugby player. Even the people that follow rugby know that. So I'm not denigrating rugby at all. I'm just telling you right now, football is much more physical demanding than any European sport. Any. In fact, football is, a lot of people talk MMA. Football's way better than MMA. MMA is good, but come on, man. From the UFC the other night, boring as fuck, man. Watching George St. Pierre fucking lay on top of Nick Diaz for fucking 5 rounds. I watched the fight the other night, I forget his name, Timothy Bradley versus some Russian guy. Best fight I've seen in 8 years. That motherfucker was a war. So don't even get, and I like UFC, but man, come on, UFC. Man, use the yellow card, man. When someone's laying like Pride had, if you're laying down, fine. Make them fight, whatever. So anyway, I think I said enough in this video.